Hey y'all, welcome to Art of the Budget. My name's Nicole. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest on what is the traditional territory of the Coast Salish Nations. I am here with my October budget reconciliation, so let's get into it. Real quick, if you're new here, I'm an artist and educator currently learning about budgeting, saving, and planning for retirement and sharing what I learn along the way. Okay, so October was a pretty cool month. I had a triple side gig month. One of those side gigs is community art teaching, and it doesn't show up in this budget. That income goes straight into my business budget, which I should make an update video about. I have been really concentrating, though, on doing more teaching in college income, and so I haven't really focused a lot on my business budget this year because just so much of my income is coming from different places. Okay, so as y'all know, or you may not know, I work full-time at a college as an art studio technician. I have also been adjuncting one class a quarter at that same college, and then I do that community teaching. And then this quarter I was adjuncting at a additional college, so a different college than the one I work at. I wasn't sure exactly what I would bring in after taxes, so I approximated my pay at $5,000 for the month, and I actually brought in $5,585.99. So that's pretty awesome, pretty close to $5,600. So that gives me a lot of room to play and meet some goals this month. So I'm really excited. Okay, so that was one of the main things that was a little different as we go through this reconciliation. I had planned for 5,000, brought in almost 5,600. Interest income was 1109. I usually have that right before the end of the month, and that was correct. I shared $150, and I did something a little unconventional this month with that. I put together an exhibition in an unconventional space, and there was not really any money for artists, so I used my sharing income to give folks a small stipend. Weird, maybe, I don't know. Let me know what you think. And then I bought some artwork. What did I buy? Oh yeah, I bought some artwork from friends that had shows or sales going on this month, and I spent just a little over $65. I had planned on, I guess actually I had planned on 50. 60 would be the actual like 2%, but I think I was playing with the budget a little, so I planned on 50, spent 65. All right, so the main pretty exciting thing is that I had originally planned into my emergency fund to put 1,140, and I was able to put 1,700, so quite a bit over, bringing me up almost to 9,500, and so not very far at all from my goal of $10,000 by the end of the year. If you've been around, you know that this goal has eluded me. I had some car repairs over the summer. I also made the choice to take a small break during the summer, and so it's been a little bit slow for me to get there, but we are getting there. All right, so $9,463 in my emergency fund at the end of October. I spent a little bit of money that I had banked in this me fund, and I had to put in 35 to be balanced there. Just going down the list to things that are interesting. Investment was the same. Things in housing were pretty spot on. I did save about $15 because the internet I had, it was like renegotiate time. And so last month I paid a little more. I asked for them to credit me that amount, and so I paid a little less this month, hoping to be back at about the $80 mark next month. We shall see. I went over just a little bit in gas. I planned for 100 and spent 116. Not too big of a deal. I know I drove to Seattle one time this month. Groceries also just a little bit over. I planned for 300 and I did 312. I am eating a lot of food out of the freezer, so I'm just buying supplemental things like eggs, cheese, almond milk, and like kind of fresh veggies or fruit. And then I guess some like staples and stuff like that. So that's what that was, a little bit over. Restaurants, I was actually a little under, shocking. I was using cash a little bit, so I feel like I might actually be more close to the planned 100. And I might have just forgotten a couple of transactions. That is the problem with cash. But I came in at 94.98. Okay, household. Household, I planned 66.25, and I actually spent a little over 100, 101.06. What did I spend that on? Yeah, no idea. I don't remember. I think they were things I needed, and I guess I say in the budget check-ins, but oh, sorry, it's a little sunny right here. So anyway, I was over in households, so that's okay. In health, I was a little bit over. I had planned 120 and I spent 152. I did totally stock up on like allergy medication. I bought some vitamins. I bought a lot of stuff like that. So like it's cool. I won't need to spend that money for certain things, like for Zyrtec in the next few months. And then kitties, I actually had planned 450 and I was way under. I just makes me feel like nervous. Like, am I forgetting something? But I had stocked up. I paid for cat sitter. I stocked up on like treats and litter. Litter was at Target. Medicine for one cat was this Wedgwood. Northwest Remedies was another cat, and then treats was at Mud Bay. And I only spent $333. So I came in almost $100, over $100 under budget. So that was pretty sweet. I know, y'all, 450 for my cats. Like, they are my biggest budget line item besides rent. Going on down the list, I hadn't planned anything for hobbies. I'm gonna remedy that in the future. But I spent 41. I participated in an event where I sold my work, but I also purchased some work. It was actually it wasn't artwork, or it wasn't ceramic artwork. It was a zine fest. So zines are these little like democratic pamphlets, kind of based off the idea of magazines that you can make about any topic. And I sold some and I also bought some. All right, so scooching on the list, I think everything is pretty much spot on. One cool thing about this month is that I sent my parents $700, and that's quite a bit more than I usually do. I'm going to do the regular payment of $300 next month, and then in December, I'm actually going to go visit them, and I'm going to be like, boom, here's that rest of that money I owe you. I'm done with that debt forever, free, yay. So I'm pretty excited. In October, also my student loans went up, so I planned for $303.24, but that's about $50, about $100 more actually. It was about $200 previously, so makes a lot of sense. I certified my income, and my income had gone up, so my payment went up. If you are new here, you may not know I'm doing the public service loan forgiveness, and I have a video all about that on my channel. If you're interested, check it out. Yeah, I put 100 into my upcoming travel, which is my travel for the holidays. And that is pretty much it. October was a pretty good month. If I look here, I put 40% into savings, which is pretty sweet in my opinion, into savings and retirement. And I hope to keep that number up there like that. I'll be talking a little more about how I'm saving for retirement in the new year. I've got a couple of different things going on, so I'll be sharing about that. I hope that you had an awesome October. I hope you had an awesome Halloween. That's definitely my favorite holiday. I worked on Halloween, but it was still really a fun night. Yeah, I hope you're having a great month, and I will talk to you in the next one.